All right, guys, we are on day 5. I cannot believe how fast this week is going. Today, we're going to talk about my absolute favorite and the most powerful manifestation tool, and that is visualization. Visualization is the best because you can do it anywhere at any time. There's no limits to it. You don't even have to write anything down. So I love it. Now, why is visualization so powerful? Because your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. That's why when you wake up from a dream, you don't know if it was real or if it was a dream. It's that powerful. And what blows my mind is that we know how important it is for athletics. Society talks about it all the time, how powerful, how important it is for professional athletes to visualize. Every single professional athlete out there visualizes. Now, what blows my mind is that we don't put this same emphasis on visualization into our day-to-day lives. Why? If it's this powerful for sports, why can't we use it for our career, for our dream bodies, for visualizing our futures? That's what we're going to start to change today. Okay, so visualization, it creates a mental rehearsal. Your mind starts believing it's possible before you've already seen it, right? And we know how that works again for sports. People visualize their races, they visualize their games. One of my favorite examples, I remember reading Michael Phelps's book, and there was one time where he talked about how he visualized a race where his goggles fell off or they filled with water, something like that. And he visualized the race, preparing his body in case that ever happened. So his body was ready for any situation that happened. And then guess what? There was one time that his goggles filled with water. He still destroyed the race, crushed it, because he already knew. He rehearsed it so many times. Let's start doing this for our day to day. A presentation, start visualizing it. Imagine being on stage. Imagine giving the presentation that you have to do at work to ease those nerves. Imagine being confident, speaking so eloquently, so loud. People loved it. You're going to feel so good, so ready when you get there. Okay. And again, we're going to bring clarity into this because if you're too vague, it's going to be hard to attract it. It's going to be hard to manifest it. So when you practice visualization, imagine all the details. Imagine already being there. Maybe you're manifesting your body, your dream body. Imagine how confident you feel. What are you wearing? Right? How does it feel? What do you eat? Imagine a specific moment. We're making a mind movie. That's what it is. Again, we're having so much fun with this. Not only is it powerful and it's creating your reality, but we're having a blast doing it. We're making our own mind movies. And it's not just visual. Sometimes people have trouble actually with imagery and visualizing it. It's not just that. Imagine through the energy, right? How do you feel? What sounds are there? What's around you? Any other movement, maybe other symbols that pop up? Anything and everything is valuable here because your mind's going to think it's real. Now, there is a part of your brain called the reticular activating system. This is a critical part for manifestation because what it does is it filters information based on what's important to you now. All right, so for example, maybe you're buying a new car. You're buying a red Jeep. Suddenly, you notice there are a lot of red Jeeps on the road, a lot more than before. It's like everybody decided to buy a red Jeep this week. Now, there is not a single more red Jeep on the road than there was last week. What's happening is your RAS is filtering all the information around you to what's important to you right now, which is the red Jeep. Now, how does this apply to visualization? When you visualize, you are priming your subconscious mind. So you're going to start noticing things that align with your vision. The more that you daydream, we were told daydreaming wasn't great in school. Daydreaming is the best for your life. I wish we didn't tell kids to not daydream in the middle of class because it's so powerful, right? The more that you visualize, the more that you daydream and see it happening, hear it happening, feel it happening. And the energy and the feeling, that's everything. Okay. So the more that we feel it, the more we're primed to start noticing opportunities, kind of like the gratitude list. Okay. So yesterday we did our gratitude list, hopefully every 3 hours or so that I recommended. Now your RAS is filtering information around you to start noticing all the things that you feel so grateful for. And the more that you do that, the more your focus shifts from lack and what you don't have yet to what you do have. And then you keep going down that path. All right, so back to visualization. Again, it doesn't have to be a perfect mind movie. You don't have to worry about every single detail, and it can change. That's fine. But we want to do this for as much time as you want, as much time as you need, or as little. You can do this for a couple minutes. You can sit down and have a 30-minute session, like a meditation where you visualize. And there are so many that you can find on YouTube to listen to if that's what you prefer. I love having a guided visualization because my mind can go in every possible direction, but keep it simple, keep it frequent. Maybe like once a week, you do a full like 30-minute, 60-minute session. But on the day to day, a few minutes in the morning, prime yourself for the morning and the night. You can even visualize your day. How do you want your day to go? You can do it while you're walking. I actually used to visualize on my walks all the time. Back in Boston, I didn't even consciously do this. I would just start imagining like going on those same walks, seeing palm trees on my left, and then like the sunshine, and then I would see this like stone wall on my right. And I would do this all the time just because I was so excited. I just couldn't wait for it to happen. And then there was a time after I moved here where I was walking and I was like, this looks very familiar. And it's because that was my vision. There was palm trees, the sunshine, and there was a stone wall to my right. Maybe it was a fence. So very close. I visualized it. It's not a coincidence that that happened. Okay. And visualization isn't about forcing it. We're not getting, again, we're having fun with this. We're not getting stressed about every detail. What if it doesn't look like this? Oh, I visualized it wrong. You can't visualize anything wrong. Okay, we are having fun with it. We're playing. Play as much as you can. Put yourself in it. Guys, this is a blast. If you're manifesting your soulmate, just visualize, imagine going on a date. You don't have to see the exact person. Maybe you just see a figure or what you're doing. You can see a hand, like you're holding a hand, someone's hand, not to be creepy, but you can feel the feelings of being in love because we know what that is. Okay, you can do this for any goal that you have. And again, I want you to do this as much as possible. Think about like if your future self could drop one photo of their life in your hands or one movie, what would you see in it? And if you want, you can journal about this. You can write about it, but that's not the point of this exercise. If you don't want to write about it, you can just visualize, just play around, be a director. You are the director of your life. You're the creator of your life. So make these movies. Okay, so visualization, so unbelievably powerful because you're going to start getting motivated. You're going to start getting so excited. You're filtering information based on what's going to get you to your goal. You're pumped. You're looking for more opportunities. You're not even looking, they're just appearing in front of you. And you're getting excited. You already are priming yourself to be there. So when you get there, just one more note before I sign off today. When you get there, when you get that $100,000 raise, when you get that dream house, when you get whatever it is you're manifesting, you're not shocked. You're already prepared for it. It's a form of nervous system regulation, actually, because you're already ready for it. You've already experienced it. So it's not like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did it. It's, oh yeah, of course I did it. It feels normal. This is exactly what I envisioned. This is exactly how it felt before. Now it's real. The more that you normalize these visualizations, the more real it's going to feel. And again, your mind doesn't know the difference. So it's going to happen. It's going to become your new reality. Right? So give yourself time, give yourself permission to get creative with this. Do this as much as you want. The more, the better. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.